We here? Y'all seeing me right now? What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy KingCedGaming, and we are back with another reaction. I know you guys missed me. I missed you guys too. I know y'all miss seeing this pretty face. I'm lying. I need a fucking haircut. I'm fucking dying. My barber's on vacation. Help me. Anyways, man, we're about to react to the Nintendo Switch OLED. I'm gonna save all because I already know some of the shit that's going on with this, but I don't know everything. So we got on GameSpot. You know, we're gonna look at some information. We're gonna kind of build, the facts up before I say anything. We're gonna leave that to the end of the video, man. I got a lot to say. Without further ado, man, let's get into it.
A new version of the Switch has been announced. No, it's not the Super Switch or the Switch Pro or the Switch 2. Instead, it's the Nintendo Switch OLED model because it's got an OLED screen. But that's not all. There's a few other features thrown into the mix, and we're gonna break down everything we know so far in this video. From what's new to what's the same, and exactly what you're getting for its $350 price tag.
$350. Make sure y'all hear that. $350. Let's keep going though.
If you find this video helpful, we'd appreciate a like. What's new? The screen. The biggest thing is what actually is a little bigger. Its screen. Just as it's branded, it's got a new 7-inch OLED display. The OLED panel means it should have a more vibrant display in comparison to the original's LCD screen. So it should have deeper blacks and varying tones. Additionally, the upgrade from 6.2 inches means for reading text and seeing certain details a whole lot better. However, it's still 720p like its base model. The kickstand. Unlike the original Switch, which featured a flimsy crutch, the kickstand has been completely redesigned to take up half of the console's back.
That's pretty
and
cool.
now features more adjustability, which is pretty nifty. Speakers. It's also got improved audio. Of course, there's really no specs to go off at the moment or any on-hand tests, so in the meantime, we just have to believe what we're told. Internal storage. The OLED model is coming with twice the storage as its previous iterations, bumping the 32GB to 64. Built-in LAN port. Another new addition doesn't pertain to the console itself, but rather the dock. This one's coming packaged with a new dock that has a LAN port built in, opposed to the previous models that came with an adapter if you wanted to plug it right into the internet. And lastly, its size. It's actually slightly wider by 0.1 of an inch. The original iteration of the Switch is 9.4 inches, while the new one is 9.5. So what does that mean? There's a chance if you're looking to replace your current Switch with this one, there's a possibility it may not fit as well in certain cases or accessories. So just keep that in mind. Also, there's a chance it may not fit with your Labo cardboard constructions. So again, if your intent is to replace your Switch and you're a Labo user, getting this new OLED model to fit may take a little extra handy cardboard manipulation. It's also a little heavier too, weighing in at 0.93 pounds opposed to the original Switch's 0.88 pounds. That's everything that's new, so let's go over what's the same. Most abundantly clear is its specs. Everything under the hood.
We know everything is new now, right? So let's talk about this. We got a new Nintendo Switch coming out in October, the OLED. The screen is, what is it, 0.8 inches bigger. OLED, 720p. The docking station, right? Where you dock it, you want to play it on your monitor, want to game with my monitor. I don't want to sit there at the bed and do this. I want to game with my TV or my monitor. Finally has a LAN port. All for a $350 price tag. Oh, my bad. 64 gigabytes of internal storage, up from 32. Is it worth $350? Fuck no. I had to say that with so much force. Fuck no. Not even close to being worth $350. Why the fuck are we still on set? If it would have said 4K, then yes, buy it. Definitely buy it. Definitely buy it. But why are we at 720p? Not even 1080, dude. And I know I'm probably going to be flagged by the Nintendo fanboys when they see this reaction video and I get that. Okay, whatever. I'm a Switch fan. I love me some Pokemon. You can talk to a guy to beat Pokemon Sword in 1 week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm down with it. And I'm down for the new Pokemon games coming out. But this doesn't get me horny. It doesn't get me horny, bro. I can't justify spending $350 on another fucking Switch that has pretty much no new features. 4K screen, you would have sold me instantly. But the fact that we're still on 720, nah. No bueno for me, man. I think this is probably the stupidest shit that Nintendo has put out. Like, I mean, the Nintendo fanboys, y'all had to be wondering, hey, man, when are we getting like an actual update? Are we getting the Switch 2? I had to be thinking that we was getting the Switch 2, not an updated version of Nintendo Switch. You're doing the same shit you did with the Wii. We got a base Wii, which the Wii was fantastic. I played the hell out the Wii. I love my Miis. I was playing bowling. Hell, I even got my parents doing that. They created their own Miis. We was in the living room bowling. Like, hey, we was having us a good time. The Wii U was such a big fucking disappointment. And you basically doing the same shit with the Switch. Why the fuck have we gotten a Nintendo Switch, a Nintendo Switch Lite, and now a Nintendo Switch OLED? What the hell is the Switch 2? Where's that at, man? PS4, Xbox One, they've moved on. We got PS5, Xbox Series X, and the Xbox Series S. They've moved on. Why the Switch can't do the same? And why the fuck are we still on 720p? I'm sorry I had to rant. When I seen this, it pissed me off. It got up under my fucking skin, dude. Let's finish this video out. Let's see what else he got to say.
Is the same as previous iterations of the Switch.
Like he just said, all the specs are the same.
Still the same CPU, RAM, and battery as the model released in 2019, meaning it should get somewhere between 4.5 hours to 9 hours of battery life.
How? And here's another thing. A bigger price tag. You got all these minuscule fucking features. And I'm sorry, in my eyes, sorry Nintendo fanboys, I'm sorry. Dislike the video if you want. But all these features are so minuscule that they've iterated in this new release. They're minuscule. Why the fuck we ain't increasing the battery life? Why? You got an OLED screen. I would assume, and I'm not a real tech guru like that, but an OLED screen would reduce the battery life even more than what it already is, correct? I mean, y'all let me know if I'm wrong, man. Hit them comments up. Let me know. I may be wrong about it.
But that can change upon its release, considering it's powering an OLED display opposed to its original LCD.
You just said
and this means the same 720p for the display on the game and the same 1080p when it's docked. There are no...
Okay, 1080p when it's docked. Okay, whatever. It should be 1080p when you're just playing it undocked and 4K when it's docked, if you have support for it. I mean, honestly, that's how I feel. I get it, 4K will take a lot out of the battery. I get that. But it at least should be 4K docked, 1080p undocked. That's just me.
Improvements to the gameplay on this model. So, what are you paying for exactly?
What are we paying for?
This model is set to release on October 8th for 350 bones.
350. Let me keep going.
$50
I'm
more
stop
than
talking.
the base model and 150 more than the undockable, smaller Switch
150 more. Okay, I'll shut up.
Lite. So here's a couple things to consider with its price. You're getting a bigger screen with a more vibrant display, a reliable and newly realized kickstand, a built-in LAN port, and 64 gigabytes of storage, which is an extra 32 in comparison. If we want to break this down, the LAN adapter on its own is about $30. An improved kickstand can run you about $15, and a 32 gigabyte SD card can be about $10 depending. That's $55 alone if those were items you'd consider getting with the previous iteration of the Switch. So, in a way, if you're not a Switch owner yet, and those are things you'd consider getting, waiting till October to get this new model is kind of a no-brainer. And that is with the addition of a bigger screen, let alone an OLED panel screen. So that's just something to bear in mind for value's sake when looking at this whole thing. Now, there were rumors of a 4K output and an NVIDIA chip, but those were exactly what they were, rumors. So that's not what we're getting with this new Switch. Maybe one day. But in the meantime, this is what
Switch
we're getting.
2 maybe.
So that's it for everything you need to know.
I'm sorry, man. They had to have known that this is just trash. Let's look at some of the comments real quick. This is the fair, unbiased journalism we need. Very detailed video with these feature comparisons and price breakdown. Good for people that don't have a Switch, but I'll be keeping my Switch. Let's see. Unless there's a much better battery, don't see much need to upgrade. But if you don't have one already, it's a slightly better option. I can't justify that much money. I'm sorry. So we're expecting 720p running a locked 14 frames per second on OLED screen on this new Switch. I'm so pumped. Let's get that guy like. I'm sorry, man. I can't justify it, dude. Can't. Right? I mean, I know a lot of you fanboys, Nintendo fanboys in general, run out and buy this as soon as you get. But like you said, man, breaking down the extra features that you can get right now, you can get a LAN port for $30. You can get a kickstand for $15. You can get an SD card with more storage for 10 more bucks. What is that? 30, 45, $55 per extra. You're still paying $100 less than the fucking MSRP on the new Switch. I don't see the upgrade worth. I'm sorry, I don't see the value in it. Anyways, man, hopefully you guys enjoy. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. And as always, if you like the video, please. Till next time, it's been your boy KingCedGaming. I'm out. Peace.
I thought you knew.